Hi everybody, it's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, energies in and around my Virgo collective for the month of October. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time during the month of October or whenever you're guided to listen to it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to join the channel. And let's jump right in and see what kind of a message and energy is in and around Virgo for the month of October. What does Virgo need to be aware of for the month of October? Energies in and around Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo. Okay. Bottom of the deck, healing. Virgo, you are going into some deeply embedded pain in order to redefine your future, to really face your deepest, darkest hurts, any repressed emotions, to really step into the healing journey. We did get expansion. So new opportunities are being presented. New doorways are opening up for you. But there's a need for you to go deep into some intuitive aspects because we did get divine feminine in reversed with evolution. I feel you are closing out a major karmic contract in the month of October, and this is something that your souls agreed upon and that you must work your energy through in order to clear this lifetime. This is stemming around some past life karma, and I feel this soul contract really has, you know, kept you stuck from embracing your evolution. So I think get ready for some resolution, a very powerful shift to take place in order to get you to step into this deep healing process, to maybe step into honoring your own divine feminine qualities, to really honoring your own ability to nurture and heal yourself, to show yourself compassion, to dive deep within the heart of your own intuition. I think you're really going to need to be patient and gentle with yourself, Virgo, in the month of October, as you really go into some deep shadow work, facing some deeply embedded pain within your heart chakra. So let's see what other energies need to come through for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else do we need to be aware of? I think you're closing out a karmic soul contract, and you will be stepping into some great happiness, Virgo. But I do feel first and foremost, there's going to have to be a parting of ways, perhaps. When it comes to a marriage, I always think of a ring as a wedding or a marriage, and you're definitely parting ways either in romance or business, but it is feeling like romance when it comes to a contract. Greater happiness does await you. So with the harp, I feel like the angels are kind of blowing the horn, playing the harp, really getting you to do this deep level of healing. I think you need to be aware. I think you might be struggling financially. You really need to be cautious. There's somebody in and around you manipulating you when it comes to money. Danger, 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 especially when it comes to money. I think you've been in some unclear thinking. Perhaps can't see the light throughout the forest. I feel like you're kind of sifting through some darkness. I do think you will receive a gift, whether this be from somebody you haven't met yet, but you will receive a gift. And maybe the treasure is this level of expansion as you go deep within this embedded pain to heal your heart. You do have a lot of hard work ahead, Virgo, but ultimately you are going to get to that happy place. Freedom is what I'm hearing. So let's see what other energies need to come through to support this message for Virgo. What is the supporting energy when it comes to this? It's really to get you to walk the higher calling, Virgo, to walk the honoring path, to step into your true divine feminine energy, to go through this healing, I feel. There is a lot of fear surrounding you. There is a lot of unclear thinking as all of these changes take place. I think a lot of change, a lot of swift change, which is in turn creating a lot of fear over perhaps a financial loss. But this is all stemming around family. So family healing perhaps is going to be needed healing. Healing, healing, healing is the message for Virgo, to really get you to step into, I feel, your spiritual purpose, your spiritual calling. I think there's a lot of karmic events taking place for you, Virgo. I do think you do have a lot of fear when it comes to material loss, and you're really needing to release those fears. Anything that you lose can be replaced. I think the energy really is telling you to go into self-nurturing, to heal the heart. Don't be afraid of any material losses, because there is a lot of healing light in and around you, as I feel you're really called to kind of take back your personal power. So let's see what the supporting energies are with the tarot when it comes to this reading, Virgo. What else does Virgo need to be aware of? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to the energies for the month of October. What else does Virgo need to be aware of? I think there is no healing. You're feeling very out of sorts, very unbalanced. And I do feel this is stemming around perhaps some third-party drama. There is a broken commitment here. There is a need to close out a cycle that I feel there's been resistance in regards to closing it out. And I feel, you know, this doorway is opening up for a new experience, to walk the honoring path. You don't want to let this miss you by staying stuck in something that you're really needing to close out. I feel there's not a lot of healing in your life. There's not a lot of balance. And I feel everything kind of just feels flipped upside down. Definitely. False foundation crumbling to the ground. There's lies here. There's secrets here. There's manipulation here. Quite possibly third-party drama. And I think get ready to receive a message you don't want to hear. Something that you're really going to need to gather all of your strength in order to make a comeback. I'm feeling like this rock bottom energy coming through for my Virgos. The ending of a false foundation, without a doubt, with that Four of Wands reversed and that Tower. There's going to be a huge, shocking turn of events in the month of October, and there is going to be a lot of hard work ahead, Virgo, to I feel, rebuild. So I do think you need to be careful when it comes to money matters. You very well could be experiencing a job loss in the month of October, but it is going to lead you to a new beginning. It is going to lead you to a new beginning, perhaps you stepping into your own intuitive gifts and building from ground zero. Aces are new beginnings, and it does come right below the Tower. I do feel like a rock bottoming out in order for you to kind of step into manifesting a new beginning, and this is a gift. All endings are a gift. I think this Tower is a blessing in disguise, and maybe the Tower itself is the gift that you're receiving, Virgo. There is a toxic connection that is needing to come to a close. There might be an unexpected choice in love. Perhaps somebody moving towards a new connection, a third-party energy. But I just feel this is a huge lesson in you knowing your worth, knowing your value. I think you are encouraged to walk away from any third-party energy, to stop the fight. There's nobody winning here. There is no need to try and win at all costs. I do feel this once again like a rock bottom energy, that the divine feminine flipped out in reverse, and that is the divine feminine in reverse. So I don't think you know your value. I don't think you know your worth, and I think it's time you go into that deep healing in order for a creative new beginning, in order for you to really decide what it is that you want to bring into your life as you release this fear-based energy and step into the honoring path, honoring your life purpose, perhaps honoring your family. I think there is a new loving connection trying to come in, but you have to understand your worth and your value first and foremost. I think you really are encouraged to nurture yourself. I think the Empress goes through many, many tough life lessons, and I think it's this energy of everything getting flipped upside down, Virgo. I do feel perhaps a job loss. Definitely not putting in the work anymore in this toxic foundation. You have been juggling. You've been afraid to choose a new direction, and I think get ready for a realignment. The universe is about to flip it, flip the script, because you've not been closing out a cycle that really needs to close out, and the universe is, I think, really pushing things forward very, very quickly. I think fast forward movement. I think get ready for a huge emotional outburst. I think everything is coming to a dead halt a dead stop. There is going to be a massive parting of ways, perhaps a very harsh lashing out with the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel get ready for a message you don't want to hear that is going to put the brakes on all of this in order to get you to go into self-love, to accept this new beginning in love. I feel get ready for emotions to be boiling over, a lot of deep emotions coming to the surface, and you're going to have to go into that healing. There's major power plays taking place in the month of October, really shifting you in a new direction to walk through that doorway. And I do believe this is stemming around a lot of past life karma when it comes to your family and your ancestral lineage. And I feel you do have like a spirit guide in and around you, kind of pushing you forward. Yes, it's going to be hard work to rebuild from ground zero, but this is really you facing your deepest fears and healing your deepest hurts and learning how to mother and value yourself. That's your energy, Virgo. There is a new beginning. She's holding that golden Ace of Pentacles, but you need to accept an ending in order to bring this forward. You've been holding on, gripping to perhaps what little financial stability you have. And I feel there is a new beginning trying to come in where you will find the opportunity to work with somebody else again, but you're needing to release this false foundation. You've been deeply grieving, prolonged grieving in a false foundation, pretending to be happy. And I think you can't pretend to be happy anymore, Virgo. The secrets are coming out. It's time for you to heal this heart. I do feel a huge financial loss. Maybe you've been dealing with a narcissist, a very cold, detached, abusive masculine energy, manipulates you, lies to you, puts you down, belittles you, gaslights you, and it's really stripped you of your self-worth and your self-value, Virgo. And I think it's time to stand on your own 2 feet again. Block communication. There's somebody here that's all about materialism and greed, and it's time to let this tower fall. I do feel it's a very painful life lesson, and there's been resistance to this new cycle. I think fear has really prevented you from stepping into this new experience, from taking that leap of faith. I'm feeling somebody here made a foolish decision, held on to something longer than they should have, which has in turn created this huge towering event. Yeah, get ready to receive a message you don't want to hear, Virgo. Everything feels very unbalanced, flipped upside down. There's a need for you to get balanced. There is a need for you to go into this deeply embedded pain, childhood wounding, abandonment wounding, fear, to release all of that energy, to start anew within the heart. And I feel get ready for secrets to come out in order for this healing to take place. There is going to be a new creative beginning for you, but you have to be willing to shed the old to bring in the new. You have to be willing to shed the old, Virgo. You have to be willing to take that leap of faith and trust that once you release all of this, you will receive a gift. You will receive that new beginning. So get ready. I do want to dig a little bit deeper into this tower. There will be victory. There is definitely an imbalance. I feel get ready for emotions to surface. I think it is going to be a very emotional month, a lot of emotional triggers. There will be victory and success, and what is just and right will be balanced out. If you have been treated unfairly, I do feel the scales of justice ensuing in the month of October. It is all about balance. I see Libra here now. I also see Pisces, but I feel there's been this refusal to go inward, to embrace this expansion, to gain this deeper sense of enlightenment. And I think you're really encouraged to do the work, to be the hanged man. You're learning a very powerful life lesson as you close out a painful karmic contract. It's time to clear this life. It's time to bring back a sense of balance and justice. It's time for you to claim your victory. I think there's been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, and I do feel a need for you to break free and to go in a new direction. I feel the time is now for you to choose a new direction, Virgo. So let's get a couple of advice cards when it comes to this energy reading. Like I said, I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. I see Pisces and Cancer with the moon, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be any of those signs, but let's get you some advice cards. Claim back your space and enhance your vision. I think the pathway has been muddled. There's not been a lot of clear thinking, and you're really needing to escape your mind, Virgo. I think you've been all trapped up in your mind. We have Lemurian quartz, Herkimer diamond. We also have jet and quartz. So I think you've been blocked from seeing forward. I think there's a lack in believing in yourself. You need to believe in yourself to break free from these limitations. I think you're breaking through illusions. You're really needing to surrender to the will of the universe, because the universe is trying to get you to start manifesting the impossible, but you got to release your grip on whatever you've been holding on to that is very toxic, needing to close out. I think maybe you're in need of a hardcore tarot session with somebody. Maybe you're in need of some self-guidance when it comes to meditation. I think you're really needing to take the edge off. I think get ready for a lot of triggers in the month of October to get you to kind of claim back your personal space. And you really need to get out of your head space. I think you need a vacation, Virgo. You need a vacation from the over mental processing. I think you are in need of deep healing. I think get ready for an awakening moment, for a towering moment in the month of October, in order to get you to step into your feminine energy, to really reclaim back your power. I think you're really asked to kind of master this lesson so you can step into the spiritual path, the higher pathway. I think you're going to be highly sensitive to the energies in the month of October, and you're really needing to keep your space sacred and detach from any dramas. I think you're really encouraged to tap into some spirituality this month, to tap into that deep inner healing work as you release all of these lower vibrations and really enter your chill zone. So get ready. I think it's time to move forward. I think you've prevented this forward progress for quite some time. You've been in this perpetually frazzled energy, and it's time for you to release. Perhaps, you know, to grieve. Maybe there's that abandonment wound putting you in that fetal position of purging and grieving. But I think don't prevent yourself from stepping into this healing process. I think you've allowed it to be disturbed and delayed for long enough. And it's time to, you know, take back your power and go into this healing as you release all of the drama and really begin a new cycle is what I've got for you, Virgo. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of that information in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.